Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Baddies West. So episode 10. Can you believe it? Episode 10. 10 episodes in. Messy Bestie. So it continues off with the girls at the restaurant. Biggie and Stunner still going at it. Like it probably would have been cordial had Chrisean and had brought more food to the fight. Like it was peaceful, copacetic. Like you come back out of nowhere stirring up drama, and now it's like we gotta listen to this joint all over again. So they both going back and forth. Both Biggie and Tommy's mad because now Stunner Girl want to fight both of them all over again. It's like, let bygones be bygones. Y'all fought already. Let it go. So all the other girls are kind of like on the fence. They don't really care what they got to say. Kat says her piece. And let's just say it didn't go so well. Chrisean tries to talk to Biggie. Biggie ain't having it. Biggie ends up giving like this ice cold glare towards with Stunner Girl. And so eventually Biggie puts on her shades or whatever. Tommy tells her, like, listen, you cannot argue. Let this stuff go. Like, we about a bag. You a big bad girl. Like, get your money and boss up. Don't let all this negativity get to you. Eventually, Biggie tries to walk off. Chrisean tries to stop her. And they talk it out or whatever. Tommy goes over to the aid and they're just talking it out. And eventually, she comes back to the table. Everybody said their piece and they eventually have dinner. But then as they get in their food, Chrisean is next to Natalie. Natalie gets her food and Chrisean just sticks her finger into her mashed potatoes. First of all, that is so childish and disrespectful. Like, we don't even know where your hand's been. You just come and sticking your finger in my food. Like, what's up with that? So Natalie felt some type of way. Like, don't you ever hit your hand in my food. And Lola understood herself. Like, listen, they got this little sister relationship that they go like back and forth with, tit for tat. Nah, one thing for sure, you don't ever put your finger in somebody else's food. I do not care if we blood or not. Don't put your hand in my food. That's just blatant disrespect for all fronts. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. So eventually they had dinner and they head back to the bus and they start chopping it up there. And then they get ready to go to this club. And I'm surprised they didn't have a fight or whatever, like physical fight, like hands throwing at each other. They was, to verbally talk to that. So they said their piece or whatever. Then they end up getting ready to go to this club. They all get there looking nice. Everybody do their performance. But Biggie and Tommy is at one side of the stage, but the other one's there. At one point when they got there, it was packed. Rolly had to get the mic from Natalie to stop them from, going crazy because at one point this fan almost fell and was crying. Like, listen, y'all need to back up. Y'all too close. It's not even that serious. Y'all will see us when you see us. Like, let it go. Like, come on. And then the security had to help her up onto the stage. And everybody did their thing. They performed their songs. Natalie greeted everybody. When it came time for Stunner Girl to perform her song, Biggie and Tommy was looking at her like, yeah, they said their piece. And Biggie was like, listen, all you got to do is take one step and I'll be push you over. Tommy was like, yeah, you can do it. It's just your time. See, Tommy is both instigator and kind of like she eggs people on at the same point, but you know where she come from, because at the one point she's a producer. Yeah, it's not right, but then they got the same time her thoughts are coming through and she was like, yeah, you can do it. But whatever, they ain't do it. They had they time on the show, and then that was the next thing they on the bus heading to Portland. So that's that. They start talking about if Sky's some of the girls is in the back, some of the girls in the front. So we got Low London, Miss Cat, Stunner Girl, and Sky. They're all in the front while everybody else is in the back. And yeah, let's just say things went left. They started talking about Sky's butt. So Sky eventually went to the back with the other girls and she undressed and she showed them, like, listen, that's my butt. Everything's all mine and stuff like that. So let's let it go. So they started hanging out with them. And then eventually, some form of fashion, they're headed to... Oh, yeah, now they're headed to Portland. So they made it to Portland on the bus from the PJ. And they're all talking and vibing. And Scotty's in the front with them. And they're talking. And, you know, getting to know each other, especially to get to know Stunner Girl and Cat, because it's like nobody really knows them two because there's been a fight since day one. But whatever. They're talking it out. Next thing you know, Chrisean and Natalie, they get into it. And it's just like, whoa. I honestly feel glad because this time it was a Stunner Girl and somebody, it was Natalie and Rock. So them two's going back and forth with the tit for tat because Chrisean has a drink and then she also a can of soda to chase it. And Natalie eventually pulls her can from her. And Chrisean was like, well, why you do that? But at the same time, Tom was like, is that her drink? Is that her drink? She was like, yeah, but I'm holding it for her. Like, Tom was like, nah, give it back to her. Like, that's so disrespectful. You don't never take nobody's drink out somebody's hand. But whatever. So Natalie felt some type of weight behind her. So she gets up and she starts getting hype. Whenever she starts walking to the front of the bus. And them two are going back and forth at it. Chrisean said her piece to the girls. And it's just like, nah, that's not cool. You're not going to treat me like this. And then, you know, say I'm your sister. And then you're going to disrespect me at the same time. Nah, it's not cool. So eventually, you know, Natalie is fuming, heated, talking to the girls or whatever. And Stunner Girl was like, listen, who are you talking to? Just put a name on it. Whatever the case may be. So they're talking, whatever. Then Natalie decides to go live. Talk about, listen, we made it important. Let's show you the Baddie bus tour. So then somebody said you couldn't do that. But then at the same point, they still did it. So everybody was like, who's live? Who's live? Tommy and Chrisean was like, who's live? And Chrisean was like, listen, add me. She was like, nah, I can't add you. I guess eventually she got blocked. And, you know, Chrisean decides to get up, walks to the front of the bus. And the security is trying to stop her. And he was like, and Natalie was like, no, let her through. So they start talking about the tour, the vibes, and how everything is down, how they're about to make this money. And Chrisean keeps trying to talk to her, but Natalie's not paying her no mind. Now they end up going to the couch. And she's still on live talk or whatever it could be. And then Chrisean walks up to her like, listen, hey, what's up? Next thing you know, that we don't see it, but they tell you that Chrisean slapped Natalie on live. And the crazy thing is, I actually seen it on Instagram where they put up the live that really happened when Chrisean slapped Natalie. It's like, whoa. So now Natalie is heated. She's fuming. She was just off over it. She was like, listen, I'm not about to do this. So she eventually gets off the bus. Everybody else is still on the bus talking, whatever the case would be. And Chrisean was like, listen, you're not going to play me like a child. I'm going to show you. Treat me how I'm going to treat you. Like, listen, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be about my action. Like, you can't play in my face and then think everything is sweet. I let you slide, but, you know, I end up sliding a little bit harder on your face, but it is what it is. So now Natalie is over the top heated. She's off the bus. She is fuming. She's like, listen, get this chick off my bus now. Get her off my bus. I'm about to show you. Like, at this age of 37, I'm a boss. I got this. I got this. You wish you was at my age. Like, listen, I'm tired of disrespect. And, yeah, get her off my bus now. Off my bus. So then, Scotty decides to get off the bus and try to go console Natalie. And Natalie just went ham on her. She just did 360. Listen, don't talk to me all up on her face. Push up against the bus or whatever the case it be. And then that was that episode. So they show the next episode. It shows, Natalie's still going at it with Scotty. And then eventually they broke it up. And then Scotty and, Rolly talking. And Rolly was like, listen, 9 times out of 10, she done show you that she's not truly your friend. Like, you went to go console her, whatever the case it be. And look, she showed you that she's not truly your friend. So then it shows the next scene where Natalie and Scotty's supposed to have a talk it out. And Scotty told her how she felt. And then you got Natalie like, yeah, whatever the case it be. It is instances where Natalie done flipped on a lot of them that supposedly was her friend. Yeah, and it's just like, when are you going to take accountability for your action? Yeah, you were drunk, but some things should have never been done. You just took it too far. And now it's like, well, will the friendship ever be repaired? But who knows? That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap of Messy Bestie, because things literally just took a left. And I'm honestly glad that this time it wasn't Sonic Girl and somebody, so that's a plus. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. Y'all stay tuned for next week's episode. I got y'all, and bye.